The power of practice. I've always appreciated the corny joke about the out-of-town visitor to the New York City who asks a stranger, "How do I get to Carnegie Hall?" Without hesitating, the stranger responds, "Practice, practice, practice." When people asked me, "How can I bridge the gaps between where I am and where I want to be?" I'm always tempted to give the same answer: practice. It's humorous but true. Practice has several meanings depending on the context. As the joke implies, you can succeed at anything without practice or learning the skills you need by exploring them over and over. Whether playing the piano or playing tennis, preparing for a performance or writing a report, you only improve through repetition, by doing. In this sense, practice is an intentional activity designed to increase learning, skill, and competency. In medicine or law, those who practice enough get to run their own practice. The who practice enough get to run their own practice, which refers to one's professional work. In this sense, your practice represents your business or your professional role, which can involve a lifetime of study and work to achieve. During the years I spent living at the San Francisco Zen Center, the word practice referred to a way of life. It referred to the practice of meditation, as well as to the expression of our deepest and most primary intentions. The aspiration was to integrate meditation and mindfulness practice with our relationships, work, and day-to-day activities. In this sense, our practice was our perspective. Our practice sought to integrate all our actions with our values and intentions. I decided to name 7 competencies in this book practice for all these reasons. They are meant to be practiced in order to build skills and support integration. And they describe an approach, a way of life, and an expression of our deepest intentions. Through practice in each of these 7 areas, we can transform pain into possibility. Practice is our values and intentions expressed in action. Practices are like habits since they build a muscle memory over time. But they are more than good habits. Habits expresses your intention to transform our life toward our highest aspirations, for realizing our full potential and for helping others. The 7 practices mindful in action. Mindful can be and has been characterized in many different ways. However, for the purpose of training mindful leaders, I've distilled 7 mindful practices. Love the work, do the work, don't be an expert. Connect to your pain. Connect to the pain of others. Pain of others. Depend on others. Keep making it simpler. Love the work, do the work, don't be an expert. Connect to your pain, connect to the pain of others, depend on others. Keep making it simpler. These aren't your typical mindfulness instructions. To me, mindfulness is so much deeper and wider, so much more profound, messy, and mysterious than is usually portrayed. To me, the point of mindfulness isn't to succeed in meditation or to understand certain concepts or to create inner peace by holding the busy world at bay. Rather, the point of mindfulness practice is to cultivate a more alive, responsive, effective, and warm-hearted way of being within the world as it already exists and within the life you already live.